A mother of four ex-company director and her sister have been convicted of running a cocaine racket after turning to drugs when their father died. Claire Gaunt, 46, and her younger sister Sarah, 45, set up the racket in their hometown of Northwich, Cheshire, to fund their habits after snorting cocaine to deal with the death of their veteran father, Joe Gaunt. Police started investigating after discovering wraps of cocaine and cannabis in the house Claire shares with three of her children. They also found weighing scales and a cocaine mixing agent, while her mobile phone was littered with texts relating to cocaine dealing. Both Claire and Sarah, who also has four children, claimed they became hooked on drugs after Mr. Gaunt died in March 2021 in his 60s. Claire Gaunt, 46, right, and her younger sister Sarah, 45, center, set up a drug-dealing racket in their hometown of Northwich, Cheshire, to pay for their habits after they started snorting cocaine to deal with the passing of their father. Former Tank Commander Joe Gaunt left. Both Claire and Sarah claimed they became hooked on drugs after Mr. Gaunt died in March 2021 in his 60s. Their mother, Jane, earlier passed away in 2014, aged 57. Both sisters are now said to be currently clean and sober. At Chester Crown Court, former company director Claire, of Barnton, Northwich, was sentenced to 2 years in jail, suspended for 2 years, and ordered to complete 200 hours of unpaid work. She admitted possessing cocaine with intent to supply and possession of cannabis. Hairdresser Sarah, who lives in Chester and has a grandchild, will be sentenced later after she admitted dealing in cannabis, amphetamine, and cocaine. The racket was dismantled by police in October 2021 after officers raided Claire's home following a tip-off. Prosecutor Mr. David Roberts said, "She was found to be at home with her son and 2 other children, and on searching the property, the officers found cocaine and cannabis in her bedroom. There were 6 wraps of cocaine contained in a tub in her wardrobe with a 77% purity." Sentencing Claire, the judge, Mr. Recorder Philip Barnes, told her, "There were children in your home where the drugs were held, prepared, and stored. But there has been the destruction of your own life in recent years, and you were supplying drugs to which you yourself were addicted. Up until your mid-40s, you worked a life of productivity, raising children, and you did not trouble the criminal justice system at all. Your father, to whom you were particularly close, died in 2021. It was from that bereavement that your life unraveled. Both you and your sister turned to ways of coping with your lives which have brought you to court. You in turn became addicted to cocaine, and you dealt to fund your own habit. Drugs ruin life, promote crime, and compound misery in areas of most deprivation. But in this case, I must balance with some difficult